Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3. Last time, we defeated Voyager in the final, hopefully, encounter. After last time we beat him and it didn't really hurt him. Wonder how much this is gonna do. Well, his anima relic is absorbed by somebody else.
It's over, Eric.
That should have incinerated him.
It's just beginning.
Is this guy immortal? We tried this once before, didn't we, at the end of episode 2?
No need to struggle. You should know by now it's impossible for you to harm me.
So it seems.
No, Captain, stop! Lactus!
Please stop, Captain. You can't win against Eric.
So it seems.
So, your subordinate has to save you, Jan. What a fine captain you make.
And of course, Lactus was part of Captain Jan Sauer's police force 100 years ago, which is why that actually makes sense.
Eric, I want to make a deal with you.
Wait, what?
A deal?
You became a testament to conquer the fear of death, right?
And what of it? Thanks to his power, I've already conquered it.
No, you haven't. If the one who gave you the power perished, you would face the fear of death again.
That makes sense.
You yourself haven't changed at all. Don't you see?
Nonsense. He will never disappear. My life is eternal.
So it seems.
Do you really think so? Can you be certain you will not be betrayed by the one you trust?
And even if he's not betrayed, I don't know where he's getting all the power that he has now from, but if you think about it, we've already killed a Testament and let Albedo, as another Testament, kind of kill himself. Or something they did ended up making everybody disappear. Who knows what happened there. But awesome scene. Still don't completely understand it, but neither here nor there. But how does he have so much power? From what I gathered from Pied Piper, he was powerful, but not indestructible. Albedo was nigh indestructible, and he died. Somehow, Voyager seems to be even stronger than that. It's kind of weird.
You are the one who sneered that there was no meaning in such things. Use Program Kanan.
Wait, what?
My subconscious domain is linked to a specified location to send and receive information. I presume you know where that is.
The compass of order.
Oh.
Yes. By linking with me, you can directly absorb the power of the compass.
What exactly does that entail? They don't really explain what the compass is or what it even does.
You'll obtain the power of God. How does that sound?
That sounds like you should not be offering that to somebody who's already ungodly powerful.
What is it you want?
Make me one of you.
Kanan?
Lactus, what are you saying?
No matter what happens, even if I survive here, I am a traitor. I don't want to live on with that sullied label.
I see. No wonder you are a specially designed Realian. I accept your offer. I'll take that power from you.
Lactus.
I see. So this is his power? With this, I will become God.
Why does everybody want to become God in this game?
What? My power. My power is fading.
Cheesy line.
I guess you couldn't handle this power, Eric. You've touched something that must never be touched. So now, you must face your punishment for all that you have done.
Lactis. This is what you intended from the very beginning.
I'm afraid you will have to join me on a journey into phase space, Eric.
No.
I called this the first time I played this game.
Lactus, there's no need for you to sacrifice yourself. You won't be able to come back. Your very existence will perish.
I know, Captain. But it's all right. I don't want to see anyone else I care about die before my eyes. I didn't exist just to watch you die, and I don't want to exist only to betray you. I truly want another reason to exist. I want to protect every one of us. Goodbye, Captain.
Lactus!
Kanan!
Farewell, Ruby Doll. I pray for the success of your mission.
Well, I guess technically it wasn't the first time, since I don't remember the first time I played this game. But the second time I
failed
played this
yet
game,
again.
10 years later, in my test run for this game, is I don't remember what happens here. In fact, I didn't even remember the scene being in here. But I have a feeling that Kanan does not betray everybody. It just didn't make any sense. And this is the way that they wrapped up his character, which is fine. And they've wrapped up the Pied Piper storyline, 100 years into the future with this scene. And we haven't really gone over what happened 100 years ago yet. So further inside, we will find that information. I'll go over it then.
That's not true. He's finally free from his curse. He won't be used by anyone anymore.
And that was part of what he, meaning Kanan, spoke about with Chaos in the hangar there.
So, you chose the same path I did, Lactus.
Which he basically has done. If you remember when that same offer was out, becoming a testament was out to Ziggy. Of course, Kanan in this case was just all a ruse, but that option was out, and Ziggy wanted nothing to do with it and killed himself. Kanan took Eric with him, something Ziggy couldn't do, or wasn't able to. And another database update. But yeah, we seem to be having a strange string of everybody we've ever seen in these games dying around us. This does not bode well going forward, does it? Anyway, we finish up that scene. Okay, just to care of him off screen. The energy output +3 one that we got from the boss fight there, that one actually gives you 200 energy, but your maximum is 999, and we already have access to maxing it out since our engines are all 900 plus. So it doesn't seem like a good item to get. In fact, it's basically useless. But and it also, I think it takes 8 slots, so you'll never use it ever. Now, I had originally planned on probably not even fighting that guy before going back to do super bosses, but in this case, I thought it makes more sense to go through to one last boss fight, because that will be the final, at least I think it's the final ES boss fight in the game. And if we do that, then we can go and fight the 2 optional bosses. And that opens the door. It actually activates something else as well, other than this elevator. But in order to do anything with that, we need to activate something in addition to that to make full use of it. There's a separate elevator that allows us to escape after the boss fight I am mentioning. So once we get to that point in the in this area. We'll leave, we'll go out, we'll sell our excess items, and we'll get some nice rewards for going and taking on the 2 optional bosses. By the way, considering I've been doing so much fighting, we should take a look at our skill line. Holy crap, look at all those points. Now, I had about, I think, 1,800 with these 3 beforehand, and I just haven't used them yet, but holy crap, look at all those points. Holy crap, that's a lot of points. So I just cleaned out all the enemies on this particular screen. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any music in this particular part of the dungeon, but if we head down the first one, I think we get a couple of items down here, or 1 item at least. There we go, something. I'll repair. That's not bad. Number 2 and number 3. Number 2 led to 2 boxes that were empty and an enemy. Number 3 leads to absolutely nothing. Number 4 gets us further into the area. Number 5 we want to hit, if I could get that. There we go. It's strange that we still find items like that in treasure chests, since we've been able to find them as drops after battle for quite some time. Blow that up. Blow that up. I don't think there's anything back here. Get off the mechs here, and we'll go unlock a door. Yeah, there's a few points like that in this dungeon where you have to get off the ESs and go back to that. In fact, I think there's... Actually, there's something I haven't gone back for now that I'm reminded of that. So we opened that. Yeah, I think I missed something in a couple dungeons back where I couldn't get into something. I think it was... Where was that? I don't think we can blow up those. Now we can't go over there. So anyway, now I will head back on up here. Yeah, the enemies respawn after you zone in and out, so I'm gonna have to fight him all over again, but that's fine. While I'm fighting him, I will go and make a note to head back to the area I'm thinking of, if I can find it. My head. We might not be able to go back there, my head doesn't work. I will have to remember where that area is. I'm pretty sure it was on Militia, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think there's anything over here. No. So let's just head into this store, which will lead us to him. And after killing him in about 20 seconds, well, let's show this off first. Can't go any further forward because gate A2 is closed. Now, the gate we opened the first time was gate A1. So we need to be able to open this one in order to go forward. The other one just opened up a treasure chest that we don't have access to quite yet. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm going to turn on fast forward. I don't think there's anything at this end at all. There is not, but the escalator thing goes both ways. So let's head this way. I'm going to leave fast forward on through here because it's just tedious. Now, I think there's... Yeah, it's that one there that I need to hit on the way back. So let's continue to go all the way to the east here, past big save points and shops, head up here, all the way around. Can I open this? DSP-1. I will take a look at that once we get back on our mechs. Let's head down here, go down this way. Now, I don't think we need to go up there for the moment. In fact, I can't remember if we ever have to go in there. Do we? We may have to, but I'll take a look at that later. The point is, we want to go by here. And specifically, we want to hit this as we're going by. So I'm going to kind of run against the grain here. So we want to hit that. And that changes so that the things are running the proper way. One's supposed to go one way and one's the other way, but until you hit that, that's not the case. So this is A2, and we can move forward even though our ESs aren't just sitting there. Now, I don't think there's anything else we can do in this the entirety of this little section, but I could be mistaken. Well, that just took us over there. We've already seen that, so sure thing. Oop, no. Yeah, fast forward makes this go a lot faster. Otherwise, you're just sitting around waiting for things to happen. There we go. Now we can head through this door. Can I blow this up? I cannot blow that up. There are always random things around here that you can blow up. Now, I believe... Oh, there's a treasure chest here, so let's grab that. Oh, a new enemy. Sure, why not? We've seen these guys in episode 2, just like pretty much every other enemy around here. Oh, and now we have an officer, too. Look at that. We have 7 enemies. I think that's the first time we've ever had 7 enemies in a fight. Well, you know how I'm going to deal with that. Let's see here. Let's see if that takes you down. Ow. Well, instead of dealing with all these guys individually, let's just go and annihilate them all pretty fast. That sounds like fun. And then you can fill up my anima gauge. Yeah, for the most part, you know, everyone around here does a lot of damage, gives a lot of skill points, and has relatively low HP. Nice ether cores. I got a lot of money for that fight. Alright, so this must be door A1, because this is the treasure chest we have access to now. Delta Edge 3, of course, it's complete garbage at this point, but I believe that's for Momo. Yeah, if you don't have her ultimate weapon, which is very easy to get and takes all of maybe 5 or 10 minutes to go back to an area, so you should have it, but if you don't, I guess there's that one. Seems kind of weird, but okay, sure. And can I get off here? I cannot, so might as well keep moving this way. I don't think there's anything else I can blow up around here. So there's the treasure chest that we found before, and this is that thing that we could have gone down before. As you can see, it hits a dead end right there, but we can get off there and go open another door. I'm going to save real quick, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. Now, I said I was going to go over the item that we got there, so let's take a look at that. Now, I'm just going to go over my new setup since I decided against any additional protection there. So, decharge so I can heal easily, de-anima so I can get more anima gauge easily, and even though I almost never use it, I'm going to put experience on you. I'm going to put de-treasure on you. And specifically for the Zebulon, I gave her, well, it doesn't matter who gets the 10 slot disk there, or CPU or whatever it is, but whoever does gets sensor. And additionally, I specifically want the SP1 on Zebulon, because I'm working on level 2 abilities. Everyone can one-shot a whole bunch of people. If I'm working on level 3, Zebulon's the only one who can do that. So the more SP I get, the better, because I'm going to need skills more than I am levels to beat any of the enemies and super bosses and all that stuff. So anyway, there were 2 enemies down there. I took care of them already, since that doesn't particularly matter. And we're going to miss out on the first place we can disembark and head to the second one here at the end. And head all the way up here, and I believe I can just walk right into this door, even though it's got red all over it. Now, some kind of data room, and it is a data room. And literally, this is how it's supposed to work. It will give you a dialogue box after you blow up all these lights and turn them green or blue or whatever that is, and it'll fill up there. And what this does is it shows you, and I'll just kind of point this out, this is some additional information about what happened in Pied Piper, basically. So I'm going to go through this because once we do this all, we're just going to get a database entry with all of this information anyway. So I'm going to go at that point and show it all off from there, just because it'll be easier and faster. So I'm going to do all these, and then I will see you at the end of doing the last one. You don't have to do them in order. It just makes more sense to do them in order. Anyway. Okay, after doing the final one, we get all data checks complete, releasing main room lock, and that will open the camouflage door, and you can view this data as well. Again, I will go through this in the database where it makes a little more sense to do so, but anyway, it's also faster that way. You don't have to skim through all this stuff. Much of this information is like, you don't have to do anything. You just spam the square button to activate all these things. I don't even know why it's set up like this. Why couldn't you just walk into this room to begin with? Anyway, a lot of data. Better download it to the database and check it later. And that should be, so I'll fast forward on, that should be the final final update file there. So yeah, 1 through to 14. That's all of them. Now, our database should be pretty close to finished. 98%. Yeah, there are very few entries left. I think technically, in order to fill it out, we need to go to right before the last cutscene. Maybe even beyond that. You might have to load up. Technically, you can get cleared data. So maybe you have to load it up from there. I'm not 100% sure how that works. Anyway... with that being said, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. I don't think we have to do anything else around here. I don't think we can blow anything else up. Already downloaded Data 10, yeah. So yeah, that's all we have to do on this side. I'm not even sure if we have to do it at all. But once we've done that, then we can head back to the save point and do the other area we can disembark from our mechs. Oop. And so yeah, next time I will meet you down there and we can head in and do that. Sooner or later, it may be next time, I'm not sure at this point, we will be going into the database to look at a whole bunch of information that has basically been, we've skirted around it and we've learned little bits of it, but not all of it. And this will help clear up a lot of the issues we've seen over time. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.